I promise I won't crash out. We don't want to crash out. I won't crash out. Someone screen record the promise.
Well, we're back again. Foodie really busted her foo-foo valve this time. She's really lost her goddamn fucking mind. It's only the day after doing 4 live streams in one day and she's gone and done it again. But this time, the rage, it's the worst one that we've seen since Scatgate. When I decided to start a channel, like literally a week ago, I was imagining maybe making a couple of long videos a week, looking into her past and digging up receipts. I was thinking about maybe collating all the info on Salah and maybe doing one on the Beezers. Because as far as I'm concerned, the Beezers are public figures as well, especially that nasty piece of work Teardrop. But yet here we are. Although I wasn't prepared for this train wreck, it's kind of worked out perfect because it shows exactly how unhinged she is and just how her mood goes up and down so quickly all the time. I like to watch long form content. I like to just put on something and let it play. Sometimes I find it frustrating watching videos that just show the rage because maybe you miss the lead up and are wondering what set her off and she's deleted the previous video already, or it's lost in the algorithm because the rage has taken over. So my plan with this video is the same as my last long one called Reaction, Foodie's Bitching and Moaning and Nashy Stream 4-in-1. It shows a range of emotions she goes through in a short period of time and why she's so dangerous. Maybe she's not physically dangerous, although I suppose you could debate that. But mentally, she is definitely dangerous to those in her life, whether they choose to be in her life or not. The video and that footage was from the day immediately before the ones in this video. It took me so long to get this one out because she sniffs, snorts, and she chuffs on that fucking shisha so much it takes forever to cut out all of those bits. And on top of that, every second sentence ends with, you know, like, and so. I tried to cut out as much of it as possible. Plus, I also lost a couple of hours worth of work at one stage. Anyways, back to this video. Foodie's up to her old antics. It feels just like the Crackhead Olympics. She even refers to the Crackhead at one stage. Talking of him, I see on Twitter that he got released today, just in time for Foodie to go back. Yay! We might get Crackhead Olympics 2.0. Now that Foodie's put their dirty laundry out into the YouTube verse and she got away with it, I think she'll do it again. I mean, why not? She got away with it, and as of this upload, Solara is now not having anyone over without getting Foodie's permission first. Well, that's what it seems like. And she's back to being the smug, entitled piece of shit that she is. Just in case you don't know what's happening leading up to this, Foodie has declared that they're separating. They're supposed to go on a trip with 16 of Salah's family members. And the night before they left town, Foodie and Salah stayed at a relative's house. At around 3:30 in the morning, Foodie decided that she didn't want to go on the trip. So she got Salah to drop her off at home. She said she was okay for food and would be fine. It came out later she was upset that he hadn't asked her if she wanted to go. Now, I want to make this really clear. She was invited. He just presumed that she would come. But she says it several times like he didn't ask her to come at all. The trip was originally for 2 days, and then it was extended to 3 days, and this is when she really lost her shit. Remember, they're separated. What did she expect him to do? Come straight back? I don't know how the vehicles were organised, but I'm presuming he wasn't in a car by himself. And if he had have come back, he would have had to cut others' holidays short as well, so that then they had a ride home. Otherwise, they would have just been left there. She then spent 3 days online talking shit and playing the victim until he snapped. She keeps saying it's mental health or the usual, it's his fault. But no, Foodie, you're responsible for yourself, and at 41, you should have some emotional regulation. She just had a 3-day tantrum. She's emotionally abusive and did all she could to ruin his holiday, and it worked. Salah's going to be stuck with this crazy bitch for a long time yet. Right, now on to the first live of the day. She kicks it off literally singing her words. Salah has brought her a keychain on its holiday, so she's happy. I think she's in control. Although she does show signs there's a bit of underlying tension. But she's playing nice, claiming to be concerned about his feelings, and he's been trying his best, and that if he remarries, it is not her business, and that she would rather him be happy than be lonely. Bullshit. She mentions that she regularly threatens to leave. She has absolutely no shame when she says this. She explains that this even happened in Kuwait and acknowledges that this would have worn on him. This is exactly why I have such a dislike for Foodie. She has these rare moments of clarity, and it's in these moments where she knows that what she has done is wrong, where she should be getting mental health help. Although I don't believe she sees this for what it is, and that's emotional abuse all day, every day. I can imagine having to live with a threat like that over my head. Even if I don't believe the relationship is real, I think she believes it is, but that she's like convinced herself that it's real. The one other interesting thing in this live is that she seems to be questioning her religion. We all know it's just a farce, and she just takes on the interest and personality of whoever she's obsessed with. But I'm hoping she'll finally drop it and remove the hijab. If you've stuck out the boring Middle East arc, I think that's the least we deserve. And now on to the first live of 4 for the day.
Morning. 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 I wish I sparkled every day. I'm alright, Candace, I guess, you know. A skeletal Chantal. No, somehow he probably knew that I'd find ways. Well, I have the gross snacks left. I ate all the good ones, so I just left the ones that I don't like. I have 2 Fanner pies. I'm too embarrassed. Like, his cousin is busy working and stuff. He's gonna go to a kebab shop. I don't know. I can't figure out the gate. It's like weird. It has caffeine. Yep. That's why I'm hyper and you're gonna get it. You better be ready or you're gonna regret it. A new song. I am so hyper and you're gonna get it. You better be ready or you're gonna regret it. No, I'm done. Every day it gets easier, actually. Why? Because, like, I'm just really turned off. Like, I don't have hard feelings, but I'm turned off. And when I'm turned off, that's it for you. I'm turned off by the whole family, like, shaming him for not having children and a traditional wife. So you know what? Get what you want. Have fun. Have a nice life. Me? I'm going to go bees. But I still care about him, obviously, and I'm going to make sure that, you know, Julia's taken care of. And I understand it's their culture, so I'm not angry. But I'm just like, this is not for me, because that's not who I am. I can't change who I am fundamentally, and, you know, I've been really trying hard. And I'm just tired of it. I want to be myself, and I don't want to feel guilty for it. You only have yourself. I'm going to get cats, 2 cats, but not until I'm fully settled and I know that I'm staying put. Like, I'm not going to be, if I travel, it would be by, like, maybe on a vacation by my, like, maybe, you know, who knows, with Pete's or something someday. I like to go to Scotland or something, but I'm not going to be, like, making a life out of travel. I want to set up a nice comfy home, bees pad, you know, and then I want to make sure I'm stable. So it wouldn't probably be for, you know, months to a year maybe, but I cannot live. Yeah, the vet is going to be super expensive. That's why I got to be really settled and make sure I'm, you know, yes, financially well. I'm not going to get a cat for a long time. Before I get any cats, of course, I will have to be able to afford them myself. Right, time spoken. And, you know, if you're putting out content, you're putting yourself out there for people. When is Salah coming home? Inshallah, tomorrow at some point, but probably late because it's a long drive away. I hope he does. He like, I'm going to be so stressed out because he's like, oh, we almost fell into a valley on the way. I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I freaked out. I'm like, why would you go? It's dangerous. Will you please to see him or still angry? I'm not angry. I didn't travel with them, Zoe. They hadn't left for the trip yet. We were just at his family's house. I just, I wasn't mentally well, so after at like 3:30 a.m., I had him drive me home, which was only about 15 minutes away. So he's not the happiest, but what can I do? He seems to be okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter exactly if we're separating. Yeah, I do worry about his feelings, obviously. I end every sentence with, I know. He's not too upset. He's not like super happy, but he can't say anything. He realizes this. He can't say anything if we're not going to be together. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going back to. I can't live here forever. I'm just not a housewife. I'm going to keep it maintained. Listen, my job is YouTube. I don't have a strict routine. I have to make one. And we're both going to keep, like, if Pete lives with me or not, if I'm, whether I'm alone or not, I'm going to be keeping it clean. I like doing that. I've been getting up. Honestly, I know, and I don't mean this offense to anyone with kids, because I really admire, we need good mothers to take care of us, to take care of children. That's a must in life. But for me personally, it would probably be one of the biggest hell on earth to have children. So that I'm okay. But being in a relationship with someone who does, maybe eventually, or had that pressure, I'm gonna feel so free from being away from that insecurity. Like, I can just be myself, man. You said you would use the threat of going back to Canada in your last life the law. Are you doing the same now because he's spending too much time with his family and not you? Just asking. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. No, this time it's the threat is real. And it made me realize every threat I realized made about going back to Canada was made out of deep-seated truth, feelings, and that will be less pressure on him too, because for me to be able to stay here, it's a lot of pressure on him to keep me comfortable, blah blah blah, and if I can't be happy, then I threaten to go back, and I have to go back. I can't do it anymore. I used to make threats like that too in Kuwait, same thing. And he did try his best, yes. And I just feel like I'm not good for him in a lot of ways. Just like we're not good for each other. I would be really sad if he made threats like that with me. Same thing, like I'm gonna go home, blah, 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 every time we would fight. I know, and I feel bad because that probably did wear on his mental health as well, so... I think it's going to be really good that, thanks, Teardrop. Me too. I just want him to be happy and, so that's the most important. I've been lonely. Whenever he first dropped me off, no, Sasa's an exception. I love Sasa. I care about him. I still have love for him. Obviously, I still love for him, Oh, yeah. Whenever he first left, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm alone. And about for 2 days, not full 2 days, but I was like, I just swallowed. You know what? I'm lonely. I made myself busy. I just made myself busy and I realized I can do this. I can be alone. I'm still very attracted to him. Like, I can't believe how handsome he is. Like, I just can't believe it. He's so handsome. It's not hard to get divorced. Salah takes care of it. I don't even have to be here. That's the thing. I'm very attracted to, yes, Arab men and stuff, but no, I'm not even thinking about that, honestly. End of November, Coco. If he remarries right away, it's not my business, and I honestly don't really care. Rather him be happy and have a new family than be here all by himself alone and miserable just to consider my feelings. No way. He has families pressuring him. Maybe they already have a woman lined up. Yeah, I don't feel threatened, Scarlett, at all. We don't want to crash out. I won't crash out. I promise I won't crash out. Someone screen record the promise. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time while I'm here, you know. I like Syria more than Kuwait for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm seeing more people, I'm having more fun in a lot of ways. But I did also enjoy my time in Kuwait. But what I mostly liked about Kuwait was the constant AC and the food, the junk food, you know, because it was just too hot in the summer. Yeah, I do like being here more than Kuwait because I've been welcomed regardless of who I am. I have a lot of family who love me here. You know, we've done a lot more, and the Syrian people are just so nice. They've treated me wonderfully. I know it's hard for people to understand. I can't fault you for that. It would be hard for anyone to understand how a spoiled white woman would want to willingly struggle. But I'm telling you, you adapt, you find ways. Salah worked really hard to make life more comfortable for him too, because he's used to a certain lifestyle. And it's in his best interest to live a life he wants here, a normal life after being on YouTube. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want to be in the public eye. He wants a normal life and eventually a family, and that's fine. I want something different. That's fighting for my family, making them happy regardless of what, you know? Well, you're staying an extra day. I don't have food. I mean, I don't have like a gourmet meal, but I have enough. So, whatever, you know? When he is having a good time with his family, you know, I want him to be happy. Whoops. And I'm happy being alone right now. No, I won't turn my back on them. Like, people that you once loved and cared about, like, if you really did, how can you just, like, turn your back and forget them fully? You know? I think people think that breaking up has to be a bad thing. And that's why people have bad breakups and bitter breakups. Because of that mindset. Instead of being mature about it, sometimes people cross our paths and just aren't meant to be in our life long term. That's it. Nothing in this life is permanent. I married him at a time where that's what I thought I wanted at the time. It's okay to change our minds in life, you know, to change in life and to things to not work out. It's better to have loved than lost to never have loved at all. No, I don't know. That's okay. You don't have to know, you know. Someone else's reality you might not understand. That's just the truth. I feel like a star. And I applied for a place. I'm hoping I get it. I told them that my credit history is not good, but they're like, that's okay. We take other things into consideration. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home about, you know. Yeah, SB. If I'm being completely honest, how I feel is I do pray. I say little prayers throughout the day, and I do the prayers, but I sometimes miss some. Like I don't do them all, and I believe in God 100%. You know, I don't know if I really think the hijab is in my opinion, I feel like the hijab is cultural in a lot of ways, and the culture in the Middle East is tied into religion a lot. That's how I feel, you know? So I have a lot of internal thinking to do, and honestly, religion is very personal. There's a lot of Muslims who don't wear hijab, but I'm very conflicted with a lot of things. I'm just conflicted between different beliefs. Yeah, that's between me and Allah. And I think my time in the Middle East has brought me closer to God in a lot of ways. And it's showed me another part of the world, another part of how people live. It's introduced me to wonderful people, people that I'll never forget, including Salah. There's just things that I'm just kind of, I don't know. I think the hijab is beautiful, though. I really think it is. You know, I don't think that people should just use it as, for Muslim. I respect his culture, right? For sure, I do. But if you see a Muslim woman on social media, SB, and she's not wearing a hijab, look at the comments. Where's your hijab, sister? Where's your hijab? Where's your hijab? You know, why do you have your nails done, but you're a Muslim? Like, I feel like the Muslim community, there's a big chunk of people who are very, very strict with that based on their belief. Yeah, I believe that's fine. You can still be Muslim and not wear hijab. I believe that. Would I be interested in being with another Muslim man? No, I don't think that, I don't think I want to be with anyone. I don't think a true traditional Muslim Arab man would want to be with a woman like me, and I understand why. It's very hard for the family to accept that. You even see that on 90 Day Fiancé. Like, they're not rude, but they just really want him to have a different life. They want him to have a traditional life here. They want him to have lots of children. That's how his culture places a big importance on having children and traditional family values. The family here is very accepting. And you know what? I really think people don't believe this, but we fell in love very fast. And I know he loves me still. And we let the love, because a lot of people that we met in Kuwait were like, you're together for love, obviously. Because we're not together for traditional reasons, because I can't have children and I'm older. Yes, I think he was faithful, yes. He's never, other than that thing and, no physical cheating or anything like that. But he's like even that I was willing to move on because he's very young. And men in their prime, it's not an excuse, but he comes from a very restrictive background as well. And, we were supposed to not be together after, like, when I moved to Canada and that happened, I was planning on staying there for a long time. You know? He would have been very, very lonely. Oh, I don't think he did. He didn't seem interested whatsoever. Like I said, talking online briefly versus like in real life, I don't think he would want to actually, for like relationships and stuff, like, I don't think he would be with a no hijabi. I need to get a respiratory function test. Everyone have a good day, eh? And I'll see you later, inshallah. Bye!
Just a few hours later, and the next stream is definitely aimed at Salah. I think she really wants him to hear her. It's reminiscent of what she used to do with the crackhead She is antagonizing him, shit-talking his family, and claiming she must leave ASAP. They've had a fight. She's now saying he treats her badly, she feels discarded, and it's all his fault. He makes her life shit. It's really just a big tantrum, trying to make him angry, and it works. It's just such a mess. Here, listen.
I am going through it. No, it's not okay how he treats me, Strawberries. You're right. And in general. I don't want to stay here with him ever anymore. We're fighting, and it's just like, I can't stay. I can't put up. My mental health is worse because of you. I can't put up with you right now. Oh, really? Really? Anyway, I need to, like. You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay. Good luck. F out of here. I'm sorry, but I feel like I've been thrown away. Like, yes, I want to leave too, but I feel like he's just like too easily like okay with it. You want to throw me away and I'm too much for you and all this and that? Well, buddy, you don't get to be in my chat. You don't get to be a mod. You don't get anything from me. So goodbye. And I'm leaving now. I'm starting to resent him badly. I've done so much. I've changed so much for him. And he's not even like grateful at all. Oh my God. I really hate my life right now. Some things he said were just hurtful. And I was just like, really? You didn't tell me that 3 effing years ago. Do you think it's like fair for somebody normal to be with somebody? He's like, no women here insult their husbands, and when we fight, you insult me. Okay, and I forgave you when you cheated on me, right? So I never did that to you. Anyways, just stuff like that. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just probably leaving sooner. I have no one to talk to because I'm here by my fucking self because he left me alone again. I don't want to go with your whole family somewhere. Like, what does he not get about that? I don't want to go with 16 people. I wanted to go just me and him. We can never do anything just me and him, and that's a big part of the reason I'm. You get with a Western woman, and then you let your family complain that you're with a West. You get with a Western woman, and then you let your family complain that you're with a Western woman. I just got to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Tomorrow he's coming back. I should come first. And then he wonders why I have mental health issues. And then, oh, your mental health is so much worse here. I wonder why. Because you don't choose me. You always make life shit. Like, I don't want to go every day somewhere, you know? And, like, be with 1,000 people. Family is important in his culture all of a sudden when we come here. So he just throws me away or what? Like... Anyway, I was leaving anyways. Like, we're, you know, whatever. But that's those are the reasons. I should be first, not cousins you haven't seen in 16 years. Right, Teardrop. He's brainwashed. He's brainwashed. I didn't go with him because he didn't even ask me. Like he basically just like, oh, we're gonna go on the trip. I'm like, with who? 16 other people. That's 18 total, including me and him. Would you not freak out? Like, that's so hectic. My life is a disaster as usual. No, it's the same trip. Yeah, of course he invited me. Like, obviously, I was supposed to go, but... And now he's calling me disgusting on text message for talking about this. I have no one to talk to. You left me here by myself. What do you want me to do? You friggin' left me here by myself for days. Oh my God. With no one to talk to after you upset me. No, he goes around, he visits all his aunts and 1,000 cousins, and they all probably shame him for being with me. And they get in his head Yeah, he can do whatever he wants, and so can I. And that's what I'm doing now. Now, I regret the 3 years. I regret it. Because now I have to leave Julia. Oh yeah, I don't mind who you are. You're full of shit. Anyways, I can't do this. I really hate men. I hate them. I hate them. I'll never go through this headache ever again. Never. Yeah, he will be mad watching this. Don't really care. Just a fight triggered it. And then he made me feel like crap. No women here do this. No women here. I'm not from here. I wasn't raised as a Muslim Arab. I'm a Western white woman. Remember you married a Western white woman? Do you remember that? Like, I'm losing my mind. He's right. I am mentally ill. Am I making this a bigger deal? Probably. I'm just venting my feelings online because, well, I have nothing else. I have no one else to turn to. I've just been feeling so bad about myself since being here. Like all the BS. Soulmates. It was all BS. And I don't like BS. I hate BS. The shell keychain was love bombing. Shut up. Anyway, this is I'm not talking about anything about us online. I just want to get out of here. I may not have been invited. Salah did say I wouldn't like it here, you shouldn't come here, but like, why be married then? I came here because I loved him and wanted to be with him. Excuse me, you know? Watch your mouth, there could be. I shouldn't have to watch my mouth. That's why I need to get out of here. Anyway.
So with the last stream, she rage quit. Her internet was working pretty well in that live. It only cut out quickly a couple of times, so it wasn't that. She rage quit. Her last words in that live were she shouldn't have to watch her mouth, which is why she wanted to leave. You know, she got up and kept raging at Salah. She was determined to get him to feel just as awful as she was feeling, no matter how unreasonable she was being. Now this next live, number 3 of the day, this is where it really kicked off. Her lack of emotional regulation is on full display. They've been fighting for hours, and what happened should never have been put on the internet, but lucky for us it was. She got what she wanted, and Salah snapped. She starts off the stream by crying and claiming Salah was threatening her. She had made her thumbnail some screenshots of messages that they had sent to each other. I think that these were the worst of the messages from Salah, because knowing Foodie, she was trying to make him look as bad as possible, and she would have put up the worst ones. This reminds me so much of the Crackhead Olympics, with greatest hits such as "You're an abuser and a narcissist." She even compares him to the crackhead. It's the same old game to her. She nuts out, making him look like the worst person ever, but she's innocent. She then says she has to see him for some reason, then she'll never see him again. This time it's a bloody credit card. She mentions this card so many times. I cut out quite a few mentions of this card. Basically, Salah is a bad guy. His family hates her. It's everyone else's fault. And she's helpless. She threatens to expose him quite a few times in this live if he doesn't do what he wants. Example, shut up. And threatens to ruin his family home. This isn't just a home to him. From what I understand, this is where at one stage he lived with his mum. I don't believe he's lived his whole life in Kuwait. It just doesn't add up. And they've also let it slip a few times that he has a past in Syria. Talking of his mum, she calls him a son of a bitch, which is where it seems he really cracked. I think it's because he took it literally. If you don't know, Slah's mum passed away when he was a young teen. Now, my own mum passed away in June, and I'm not going to lie, even if I live in a Western society in New Zealand, I think it would sting a little if someone called me a son of a bitch. She thinks the words do no harm, but they can do just as much damage and sometimes more than physical harm. Another couple of examples of these threats are, I have more on you than you have on me, so just be aware of that. Or, tell them what I lied about. I don't think this will be in your favour. Imagine living like this. This is just crazy. Just one more note before we get into the next live. She claims she can't use her credit card online there. How did she book her ticket to get back to Canada then? And doesn't she use a VPN? She can't keep her story straight.
I just want, I just want you to know, if anything happens to me, it was them. It was him. It was them. We were fighting and calling each other bad names, but then he threatened me. He's threatening me. I can't call the police. They're probably on his fucking side. I'm gonna try to get out of here, but I can't leave right now. I don't have my bank card. I gave it to him to see if there was anywhere where he could get money for me. He's a raging lunatic. There's no embassy here. I'm totally fucked. I had to talk back to him. I can't let him treat me like shit. He just called me a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. I will show you when I come. See, more threats, so you know. You know. No, because you're not allowed to insult men here or something like that. I don't know. I fucking hate it. I want to go home. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna go pack my bags. There's nothing anyone can do. You just insulted me and my dead mom. No, I didn't. You fucking liar. You're a liar. Do you want me to show all of the messages? All I did was insult you. And I said I would break your whole house because you threatened to friggin' hurt me physically. Son of a bitch is not insulting your mom. You literally threatened my life. What are you, an abuser? I have no one. You left me here with nothing. Keep crying victim. Yeah, I will be, I'm sure. When you threatened me like that. I can't go. There's no bank here. There's nothing. You let your whole family talk crap about me and insult me. Yeah, 2 days. I said I'll be okay for 2 days. And then you extended it without asking me. And I have no one to talk to. I don't even know how to open the gate. Like, I'm stuck. And now you threaten my life and call me all kinds of names. I know why you're being mean to me. I'm not any use to you anymore. Isn't that right? You called me the worst names. Lies like what? What did I lie about? What did I lie about? Tell them what you think I lied about. I don't think that'll be in your favor. I'm losing my family over someone like you insulting my innocent family. Excuse me? You're a narcissist. Oh my god. You said your family hated you because you're with me and I can't have kids. Do you think I give a shit what they think? After they insult me and you let them insult your wife? They have a problem with me, but they have no problem when we send them my money, right? Right? Do you really want me to go there? I'm such a useless woman, right? I'm old and I can't have kids, but my money is good, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. You take no responsibility. Lies and rumors. Oh, yeah, sure. You know who you remind me of right now? Yeah, someone in jail. I don't care. I don't even care if I die. I don't. It, that's my truth. I don't care if I die. I don't care. I don't care. You're such a jerk. Don't even talk to me. Don't come in my chats. Get here and give me my card so I can get the hell out of here and away from you forever, and you can have your perfect family, you and your perfect family, okay? I don't want to get off live. I'm by myself. Do you think I want to be by myself right now? As soon as he gets here, I'm gonna go. I don't know if he'll take me to the airport. Look at my thumbnail. He's been threatening me like that all night. I can't say anything here. There's no freedom of speech. He just threatened me again. You'll get what you deserve. A nice Muslim, right? Threatening a woman? No, he's been making threats all night. Because I'm talking online. Call the closest embassy. They're closed right now. Good, I hope his family vacation is ruined. I don't think he'll take my money. I just need my card, though, to get out of here. You were never a gent. Are you kidding? You're just trying to save face now. When did I talk about your family? I said your family doesn't approve of me, and that's the truth. You were not gentle with me. You threatened me. Are you kidding? I'm trying to stop Carolina, but he's making me so angry. So what did I say about your family? You see? You just listen to your family. You don't even listen to me. I didn't say anything about them. Yes, I am hurt. Because I sacrificed a lot, and I did a lot to be with him for 3 years. And now, when did I say I'm gonna ruin your family? Are you demented? Are you hearing things? Did I say that, guys? His family's probably watching going, oh, she's saying this about me. They don't even speak English. I said nothing about your family. Nothing. Didn't say anything. He's just making it up. I just want to go home. Stop messaging me and threatening me. Stop it, because it's all going to come back to you. Just watch. No, he doesn't put me first. He doesn't put me first. That's the problem. I just don't want to be alone right now, so... I don't think there's anything you can do, Leanne, in this country. You can't pay with credit card online here. I have to wait. I don't have my card. I can't leave here without my card. And I don't want to see him. Like the way he threatened me. He said I'm lying. What am I lying about? Like, what? No. That's not what happened, Al Sultan Salah. You threatened me over and over. You just messaged me and threatened me. And I didn't talk crap about your family. They talked about me first, family in Kuwait. And so all I said was, but they have no problem when we would give them money, right? Okay. Which is true. And then you told me that your family hates you because you are not having children. And you knew that when you married me. So what? You were just with me for what? For 3 years after I went through hell to be with you. Of course I'm hurt. What the hell do you think? So I'm sorry if I'm a little bitter towards your family when they say those things about me. Yeah, he's texting me threatening messages behind the scenes, but comes on here looking innocent. That's why he seems calm. Yeah, I'm staying on live. I'm by myself. You're with 16 people. Why should I be alone? Oh, I'm such a joke, eh? Do you want me to show all the messages and who's worse? I called you names, you called me names. You took it a level up and threatened me physically, so I said, oh, I'll break your house. And then you threatened me even more. Continue to threaten my life. So, don't even go there. You said he would hurt me. Listen, I won't talk about you. You don't talk about me. You leave me alone. Come back. Give me my stuff. And I'll be out of here. Alright? I'm not coming back here. Since Syria, our relationship has been so toxic. Just lately. I'm really sad it had to end this way. But I feel so awful. I feel so awful here and the things, how you make me feel. And you didn't even ask me if I wanted to go. You just make decisions without asking me. I freaking hate it. Like I don't even matter. I don't even matter. What lies did I say? Name one. Go ahead, talk about me. I don't care. I have more on you than me. You have on me, so just be aware of that. You don't love me. You never love me. If you could just talk so, you could just threaten my life like it's nothing. What the hell? What's he? There's nothing to talk about for reaction channels. I'm an open book. What's he gonna say? My shower habits? Like, I don't care about that. I just need an ear. Just listen. I'm just venting. I'm just like here for company because I'm by myself after being threatened. So I'm just letting you know if something happens to me, you know who it is. And I don't feel safe right now. I'm being respectful. I'm just crying. I don't know, Golden Girl. I don't know what I can do. Yeah, like when I posted that picture of the keychain, we were okay. And then we started fighting about something. And it just got uglier and uglier. No, he has his own money. I have my own money, but I've helped too. You know, he acts like I'm not, like I'm irrelevant completely. And he has his money, which is cash. And I need some of that to get to the airport. I can't use my card. I don't have access to my money unless I leave Syria. Well, I mean, when I leave Syria. No, I didn't pay for his whole family for years. No, that's not true. I know, probably a really bad idea to come online, but what, I don't know what to do. I'm by myself. I just can't believe, like, I can't believe it ended this way. I can't believe he talked to me like that. Like, we insulted each other very badly, but, like, he's literally threatening me. Like, I think, like, it's just, like, I feel like he's losing his mind, but, like, that's not my fault. Like, maybe our fighting is, yeah, but, like, it's not, like, just one person's fault. If something happens, you don't know what's up, okay? Tomorrow. He's supposed to come tomorrow. And basically, I said, if you threaten me, I'm gonna get online and tell people so that they know. Like, I don't want, you know. Anyways. Like, I'm not even talking about them. Like, you're such a liar. You're such a liar. I threatened to break your house after you threatened my life. And I didn't insult your family, but they sure insulted me. Right? I'm useless because I can't have kids. And how you didn't talk to some of your family because you were with me? What do you want me to be? Super like what? Was I ever mean to them? No. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. He's like, if you don't shut up now, I will show you what you deserve. And then I said, I will break your whole house. No, you threatened me first. You threatened me. I have the messages. I can post them if you want. You threatened me. I never threatened you ever. I called you names because you hurt me a lot. And I'm not in my right mind. And you left me here. And now, typical narcissistic behavior, you blame the whole thing on me like you always do. If he stubs his toe, he blames me for the furniture being in the way. I'm not even kidding. Why is this here? And then you want to sit there and say I'm liar and it's all my fault. We both hurt each other and you don't take any responsibility. I'm not allowed to cry? You have a problem with me crying or what? I am going home. Go get your mental. I'm sick of you mental health shaming me as well. But anyways, or like deflecting or like, it's all my fault mental health. But yeah, don't worry. Once you come home and I can leave safely, I'll be out of your way. Don't worry about it, okay? Believe me, I want to leave ASAP. No, it's all my fault. All my fault. Everything. Yep. I need my card. I can't leave. That's why. I don't know. I'm not canceling. He wouldn't take my money. He had to give it to the person who goes to Lebanon for me. And I forgot to get it back from him. And I wasn't going to come online until you threatened my life, obviously. I don't want to be alone. You don't even care about me. You left me alone. So what? So I'm going to talk to people who do. Even though there's a lot that don't. Shut up, Hannah. Get the fuck out of here, you loser. You and your big nose. How did I make his family look bad? All I've ever come on here and said about them was that they were nice. Until I found out that some of them, not all of them, some of them shame him for not having kids. And I don't like that. That's all. I'm allowed to have feelings about that. Like, I'm your wife. You should be supporting me and like defending me. You know? I like followed you around the world to be with you. He messaged me and said I'll go home safely. So let's just stop talking about him right now. And just keep me company, okay? Because I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go home. I don't even have a home to go to. That's the problem, and I'm so tired. I don't like looking for apartments. Maybe I'll just live out of a car. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. Stop messaging me, or I'm gonna continue. Okay? Yeah, seriously, stop. You want me to continue? So happy I'm leaving. I'm so happy. The only thing I'm really, really devastated about is Julia. I don't know how I can bring Julia. Why didn't I listen? I never thought he would say that to me. Plead the fifth, I know. Yeah. I mean, I said some nasty things to him too, but I never threatened him. But I feel like he's just like, maybe his family is like pressuring him to be like, she's talking about us, she's talking about you. Like, I've been insulting him, but like, we were fighting and we fight pretty bad lately. Like, it's just been really bad. So anyway, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. No, I don't want anyone insulting the cultures. Nothing like that. I just realized after all this, like, I need to go. Just for both of us at this point. I didn't insult his culture. I'm actually just really, really sad that it ended this way. That's all. So I have to leave. I don't want to leave the cat. Like, I really don't. I'm gonna have to leave in like a couple days. Yeah, I'm trying to leave as soon as possible, but I don't know if I can leave like right tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to check the flights. He's not even going to be back till late tomorrow. I need to wait for him to come back. I'm not trying to do that, Agathon. I'm thinking about her. Like, if he's like really mad at me, well, I don't know. I just hope, you know. Yeah. I think he'll take care of her, but. No, he doesn't hit me. I'm sorry to worry you. I'm not well in my head. And all of this, like, extra emotional stress, it's just, like, really messed up, you know? Panic attack and it spiraled, yeah. Please seek help, yeah. Sorry, teardrop. Like, seriously, I was really, like, I'm in, like, another country where I don't have any rights here. And, like, the person I would normally turn to for comfort is the one who's making me afraid. But I think he was just really really angry, you know. Just listening to me, you guys, helped, you know. Monica, welcome to Loyalty Beezers. Thank you, I appreciate you. Julia! Carlos, it's enough. We definitely, just for both our mental health, have to get out of here. Be ready to walk out at any moment. All I know is I'm in Syria. You guys can't rescue me. You're not gonna come here. Take a nap. I am gonna go to bed, Bear. It's pretty late here. I know. Yeah, I'm very sad. I'm just in shock, like. Okay, I'm gonna go check what I can do. And I appreciate you guys being here through this. A lot of people look at all my options and stuff, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying. Check Insta. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lock myself away. I'll come back if I need to, but thank you guys. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.
As you can see, that was wild as all hell. Her slight implication near the end that Salah would hurt Julia is bullshit. She just can't keep her mouth shut even when she's calming down. Now onto the last live, number 4 in 24 hours. Again, only hours later after her last stream. She's calmed down now. It's like when you have a toddler and they throw a tantrum and they just wear themselves out. I didn't even notice this live until many hours later because I got no notification. She's gone live so much that day and you only get 3 notifications a day. It's a members only stream. She just doesn't want the pushback. Basically, this pathetic piece of shit claims it's her mental health. I get so sick of this excuse. Again, she has moments of clarity when she knows she's been out of line and decides not to seek help. She doesn't take her antidepressants regularly, and on top of that, the one she does take at the moment is some bootleg ones with God knows what in them. It's probably Captagon. Just because your mental health is poor, there is no excuse ever for acting like this. She's now defending Salah. She did this with Crackhead too all the time. What Salah said was not cool, but I think anyone would snap dealing with someone like her, so I don't blame him. She's damaged his image in the eyes of her idiot beezers, and now she has to repair it. She's now staying until the end of October because she has to. So, what the fuck ever, Foodie? She's just trying to stay and hoping they'll make up. We all know this. She does say she initiated the separation and she wanted to go, so why not just leave then? Just leave him the hell alone. I think it's because she can't. She needs control and she needs to be wanted. She won't stop until she destroys him or he manages to somehow cut him off, which she's going to make as hard as possible. She also doubles down on the son of a bitch thing. Fuck you, Foodie. The last thing I want to mention about the upcoming live is her saying she was so good to him. Very loving. She catered to him, massaged him every day. She treated him well. I mean, what the fuck? You admitted to regularly threatening to leave. That's emotional abuse. You can be a good partner 95% of the time and abuse 5%, and you're still an abuser. Being a good partner does not override blatant abuse. Ready for some foodie bullshit?
I have my chat set to members only chat just because I don't want it to be like overwhelming and so like fast right now. So I don't even know if anyone else will be chatting. Did you get a notification for this? I don't even know if I have any notifications off either. Oh, my brain. I just need to breathe, yeah. I don't think there's any notification for this, so I guess I can say what I wanted to say, and then I honestly don't think that was his intention. to hurt me. I just think he doesn't realize sometimes what he says. I would have kept it to myself, yeah. I mean, I'm really since coming here worse mentally than I've ever been. And yeah, I did obviously we texted back and forth when I got off the live. We came to some like agreements and like basically he promised me that no harm will come to me. And it did freak me out because like I'm in a country where like I don't have any rights, so it freaked me out. Um I just became very insecure and like that made me very angry. And we both said very, very hurtful things to each other. And I think his mental health is getting worse too. And it just spiraled. And I didn't want to take this to the internet. Like, I really didn't. But like, I don't know what's like wrong with me. Like, it's like, I just felt like I had like nowhere to turn to. And like, I felt panicked. And like, I just, my own brain scares me sometimes. And I'm not like backtracking or anything because we are definitely 100% donezo. Like, we are not going to stay together. Yeah, maybe since I switched my antidepressants to the cheaper ones, I don't know what it is. It's a mixture of things. It's my diary, but it is public and like I like it's not really fair to really put our personal stuff on blast, like public fighting. We did talk, we texted back and forth, but like he's super stressed because he has to drive like a super long way to get here, and there's like really bad wildfires that broke out. I always promised him that I would never like expose anything personal, but like I just got really, I did actually get like frightened the way he was talking, but I feel like he was just like really not in his right mind. Like he's just really stressed out. Exactly. I don't have anyone. But um he promised no harm will come to me or Julia, of course. Um and he was just angry. I'm so impulsive. It's so ruining my life. Like really, it really is. I realize I have to get out of here because like I don't need to be in that kind of danger where I can't even like I have to worry about these things. Yeah, I don't think he would hurt me. But I don't think I think we're just very toxic for each other and we need to be apart. I see it now. I see that it's anything can happen. But I felt safe with Salah. Yeah, I was scared, Rosie. There's a lot of people who do care, and I just like emotionally I couldn't take it. Like it's really hard, like coming to terms with the fact that your like marriage is ending. I know a lot of people thought it was just a fake marriage, but like we were together 3 years and we had a lot emotionally invested, and We're supposed to be soulmates and everything. And it was very, it's just like, you know, my heart was kind of broken, and it hurts, but at the same time, I know it's necessary. Like we can't be together. I'm gonna have to like leave. I'm gonna keep my ticket because and leave in October because A, he did promise me no harm. Two, or B, alphanumerical. Um, I just can't afford it. Like I just can't. Like I had all this budgeted out. I was supposed to like stay longer, even longer than that. I have some debt payments going through, and all the super chats I made and everything will only be on the next paycheck. So I have a lot to pay. Like when I get to Canada, I need to pay first month's rent. I mean, last month's rent deposit whenever I find a place. And then, like, that's what I have the money for now. And then I have to, and I bought my flight. And then I have to, you know, I like to be in a new place for November 1st. I have to pay the first month's rent. I have to pay um, transportation from the airport I don't want to rely on anybody for anything. I don't want to rely even on my family to get me from the airport home. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to worry you guys. You know, I really didn't. I'm more calm now, but you know, things are just not good, and I've just been alone for like, you know, in the same like not I haven't left the house since he's been gone Saturday. You really are hurting him by going live on impulse and putting your text as thumbnail. He's also stressed having to drive back. I know. No, no, no. We both don't want to pursue anything else. I don't know. He had me worried for a bit. Like I feel paranoid or something. I think he was like also paranoid that like I was gonna really like just go online and talk about him, and he blames me for ruining his life with like talking about him and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't even like, you know, talk that bad. I just, you know, there's not really any really bad things to reveal, you know, so for the both of us, it really was just a pretty, other than one incident, it was pretty normal. I mean, most of the time. No, it's not just that you know, it's not salvageable. It's done. I agreed. He said no harm will come to me. We'll try to be civil just until I can go. I don't know. We were fighting like all day about the breakup and everything, and why things have just been so volatile. And I don't know, like just mentally we're both messed up. Like it's mentally messing him up to be with like someone like me, and it's mentally messing me up being here with someone like him. And it's just like we're not compatible. Yeah, it felt like it came out of nowhere because I don't really discuss everything that goes on with us. So of course it's gonna feel that way for you guys. And I honestly want to just keep it that way. You know, leave some dignity to our, you know, not, I don't want people to talk about him bad in the chat. I just want it to go on. It's sad, you know, because I don't know. Maybe I had like an overly romanticized idea of everything, but he's just like a normal person, and I'm not. Like mentally, what I want in life, I'm so weird. Everything is just taking the turn for the worse. Like we used to be so like loving. I think it was just like He's never done anything ever to hurt me or, he did promise no harm will come to me. I'm okay to stay. I get to spend more time with Juice. But if things do go south, I'll really try to go. But I really just can't. Like, I'm just kind of stuck. No, I didn't talk on the phone. It was just texting. I'm just gonna try to watch my mouth. And why does he like being, well, he loves his family. They're very family oriented culture, but I don't like family all in business. And I get overwhelmed being with too many people. And like Sasa and all, like, there's some family members I really, really have no problem with. It's just, I'm very in my head, Wolf Pup. I don't know what to do about it. And the flame always fizzles out. Like, I don't want to cry anymore, but oh. I deleted my lives because they're just awful and I don't want them, on my channel. Even if they're in the internet, whatever. So that's my plan, I guess. I guess I'll see how things go. I just don't really have much of a choice. When I get in Canada, I'm gonna I don't know, actually, the first thing I'll do. But yeah, I have to stay until my flight, I really can't just go, unfortunately. I feel so worn out. Like, how am I even still awake? My eyeballs, there's so much pressure in my eyeballs right now. The couples channel, I'll have to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, I just feel awful. Awful falafel. It feels like just like yesterday, we were just fine. But you know what? I'm the one who initiated everything. I'm the one who initiated separating. I'm the one who brought it up, and I said I'm not happy. I want to go. And if I'm gonna go back home, I don't want to be in a I think it's better we just leave each other, which might have been really hurtful for him, but maybe not. I just need to be single forever because I'm not mentally well, and I don't deal with relationships too well. I don't deal with things too well in general, but what life will be like. And yeah, I have to remember, like, I cannot live life here. I can't. And he don't want to live anywhere else. And we're just not compatible. Therapy. Yeah, I need a lot of work. Sucks. I went live too many times today. Why do they limit the notifications? Like, are they not free or something? Like, they don't figure someone will go live more than... Well, they ain't met me yet. I should go back and read our messages and see what triggered it. I've been freaking out a lot more lately, too. My brain, man. Oh. You really told him you'd break his house? Yeah. He said if you don't shut it right now, something, and I said, yeah, well, I'll break your house. Like, we just said some really nasty things to each other, and it's actually never gotten that bad, ever. Like, we've never said things like that. Actually, I feel really, really... I feel really hurt, like, in my heart for saying some really nasty things to him. And I think that also set him off. I just felt really hurt. I felt really hurt because I was imagining, maybe it's just like in my head, imagining him like listening to people from his family bad mouthing me and like brainwashing him. And so I was like, we were just both very like, yeah, just awful. I don't ever want to be like that, especially to somebody that you love. Words hurt, they do. Yeah, that's why I don't want to like do that. I don't want to like blast him and expose things. You calling him an SOB really did it. Yeah, but he took the word literally, and like we never like we don't use it to like insult the like an actual mother. I guess like the term really literally just means that, but like I never think of it that way. So I think that's why it hurt him, you know. And yeah, it was really mean. And I felt bad for it. I really felt bad. But I didn't think anything. I would never say that about his mom, you know. Hurt and anger are similar emotions. Anger masks hurt. I'm hurt, but I was just very, very hurt by some things. Through the whole 3 years, I was so good to him. I was very loving. I did a lot for him. I really catered to him, you know, massage him all the time, like every day, like just really treat him very well and loving. So I'm not like a size whatever you think like a trophy wife should be. I'm not a Barbie, but you know, I still have really good qualities. I'm starting to feel like an e-beggar. I don't like to ask for more, you know. I don't know. I need to go to bed, guys. I want to stay, but I'm so tired. Like, I can't hardly keep my eyes open. Just know that I just wanted to come on and say that, I mean, I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, thank you, guys. I love yous. So I'll see you, I'll talk to you tomorrow, inshallah, okay? Night, night.
The only thing I really have left to say to end this is the best thing that Salah can do until she leaves is move out. Take Julia, cut off the internet, and just chuck food over the fence. The damage she can do to him in the time that she's got left between now, the end of September to the end of October, is huge. He shouldn't have to leave his home, but she's dangerous. Right, so I'm up for a few days with my sister and my son to go watch my favourite heavy metal band from my 20s play with our National Philharmonic Orchestra. And the best part is, it starts at 3 p.m. You know you're getting old when it sounds like the best concert ever. Let's see if she keeps her shit together for a few days. I think she might be a bit okay for a while. I definitely think we'll get another big rage. I'm sure it will come. Right, guys, have a chill one. Bye.